What's up, people? In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a project portfolio section to your website. So you can see from this particular design, you can see all the projects done so far. You can see them listed here. It also have a filter where you can filter the project. You can see this is how it looks, guys. So I'm going to be showing you how to come up with this particular design, how to add this portfolio sections to your website. So, and if a user should click here, it's going to direct the user to the detail of the project. So I'm going to be showing you how to create this. So without further ado, let's just go straight into the tutorial. Hello everyone, you're welcome to Blast channel. My name is Kingsley and I'm excited to share another tutorial with you today. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos like this one. Now what we're going to be doing is to just head over to our plugins. We're going to go to plugins and go click on add new. So once you click on add new, it's going to bring you here. Just search for portfolio for Elementor. So once you search for the plugin, it's going to load up and bring out the list of plugins to be using. So now once you search, just scroll down a little, you're going to see this is it, portfolio for Elementor. I've already installed it. So yes, what you just are going to do is just to click on install. Then once it has installed, you just click on activate. So I'm activating mine now. It's going to bring you here, so you just do skip. So from here now, the next thing we are going to be doing is first of all, is going to, once you have done this here, it's advisable you just come to your settings and click on permalinks and update your permalinks so that the portfolio it's going to save your permalink structure. So you can see once you've done that, you are going to see an icon here. You see portfolio here, so you can just click on portfolio. Then it's going to bring you to this. You see all your list of portfolio. Yeah, and if you check, there's also another icon here. Portfolio is still the same thing. Once you click on it, it's going to bring you to the home page of this. This setup page. So you just see all the structure. You can set the primary color you want. I've already set mine to be green, so you can set the primary color to based on what's your preference. So that's the difference between these two, this one here and this. So now what you're going to be clicking on this and click on portfolio, so you can add new item. So I'm going to just add new item. So I'll click on and add new item, portfolio item. So I'm going to just copy. Let me start with this. I'm going to just add some item to this. So I'm going to just do this, and on this I'm going to add this. Let's say this is description of the portfolio item. Then I'm going to now, under the item, I'm going to, for the featured image, let me cloud computing. I'm going to select an image. Let me just say this is the featured image of this particular one. So once that is done, I'm going to now come over to on the categories. I'm going to add a new category. So I'm going to, the category should be, I'm going to just add the categories to whatever I want. So it's going to be IT. So let me say for this particular one is IT solution. I'm going to click on add category. So you can see the category here. So I'm going to now go, once I've done that, if I add any detail you want to add, then I'm going to now click on publish. Once that is published, you can see by the time I click on view item, you're going to see a portfolio over here. So you see everything here, although I haven't yet customized this, but just so for now, just ignore the design here. So now I'm going to now close this and come back to it where we have this, so that you can see this is my item 1 has been added already. So now what we're going to quickly do is I'm going to quickly add the rest of the item. So you can see I've gone ahead to add all the whole portfolio items I want to list. So now once and I've gone ahead to add all the whole categories to I've added them to their several categories. So now what you are going to do now is to go to, you can if you already have a page you want to add it to, you just go to the page. But let me just do a new page. I'm going to create a new page. So I'm going to now go to the page and let me just name this something. Now just name it my portfolio. Let me just say my portfolio. Now I'm going to now publish it. So once I publish it, I'm going to now go to edit with Elementor, because I'm going to be doing this on Elementor. So once I do this, I'm going to now, once it opens, this is how it is. I'm just going to set this page up and come to and select hide title, and I'm going to select Elementor full width. So I'm going to now click on publish. Now what I'm going to now do is to search for portfolio. Just search for portfolio and you're going to see it here. So you just drag the portfolio in. So once you drag the portfolio in, this is how it's going to look like. So now what the next thing we are going to be doing now is to just try to customize. So I'm just going to give this site a little padding. So that's I'm going to come here and add, let's say 50 by 50. Then if you wish, you can give it color, background color. So I'm going to just give it something, a background color, just to blend. Now I'm going to now on the main portfolio, I'm going to now you can select the maximum number of projects you want to show at a time. Now categories filter, you can, yes, if you don't want it, you can just off it and it's going to go off, but I'm going to make it yes. So now all option, that's this particular one. This is where you guys that's selected to show all or not. Now this option it has show all, let me say projects, you can all projects, you can see it's going to show here. So now, but I'm just going to leave it as all. So now I'm going to now close this now and come to where I have my grid settings. So under the grid settings, you can decide to either select anyone you want to make use of. So you can select anyone you want. So, but I'm going to leave it as boxes. I think the boxes is far okay for me. Then do you want it to be 2 columns? Do you want it to be 3 columns? It depends on your choice, how you want it to look like. But I think you can even make it 5 columns if you wish to. So, but I'm going to make it 3 columns. And do you want to use margin or not? You're going to also set it. Do you want to have a margin between, or they should just be close together? So it actually depends on your preference, the user preference. That's how you tend to set it. So I'm going to leave the height the way like this. I think I'm okay with the height like this, but if you're not okay with it, just in case you can see how to, but I'm okay with the height. I'm going to leave it as 250. So for now I'm going to remove the margin. I want mine to be this way. So now I'm going to now scroll down and see if there's any. So hover effect, under the hover effect, how do you want the hover effect? Should it be just simple? You can see just showing the just simple, or do you want it so you can see, or the hover, do you want it to come from up, do you want it to come from bottom? You can see how it is. Then also, do you want content visible? You can see how this one is. So now visible one, you can see how this one too, you can see how this one is, but I think I prefer the other one, or you may decide to leave yours this way, but I think I prefer it should just be the simple. So now our project detail page with whole portfolio let's now if each project links to the, so now you are going to select, so now I'm going to make use of project detail page. So if they should click on the title here, it should going to take them to the project detail page. Or do you want it, if they should click on the title, it should just pop up the image of the, so it's just your choice. So I'm going to make mine to go to the project detail page. So that's, then you come to the advanced. Then if you wish to add any CSS, this is where you want to, but I'm okay with that. So now under the items, you can decide to select a background color for the items, let's say. So you can see the background color for each item, but I think I'm going to just make it a bit transparent and see, so it blends with the color of the site. So that is just what I'm trying to do, but you can just leave it the default one, which is a dark shade of the color. So now I'm going to leave it as default. So now I'm going to just under the border. I don't want to add any border to it, but I think I'm okay with the way the whole part here is. So I'm going to now go on to under the filter. That's this filters here. So this is actually a pro features. So you need to upgrade to the pure pro feature to be able to customize this particular side of it. So now let's just go to make, I think for now the features I'm having here is all, I'm okay with the features I'm really having here the way it is. So I'm okay with it this way. So what I'm going to just do is just click on publish. So once I click on publish, let's preview the page and see this is how it looks like. So I can click, can see it will filter. Let's see, you can see how it is now. So this is just how to go about it, so you can customize it the way you want to. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload content like this. So this is where I'm going to stop in this particular video. Catch you in the next one. Until next time, bye for now.